Welcome back, guys. Due to the overwhelming popularity of the first how-to video that I produced, the How to Win video, I decided to extend the series and take a serious look at how to do more damage. Winning is important, but of course we all want to do a lot of damage, and I'm going to show you a typical average game and give you a talk through of what I was thinking of while I played this game, and perhaps that'll help you in your endeavors to do more damage. We all want to do more damage, and I'll talk you through this, exactly what I was thinking at the time. And then I'll show you the game in live so that you can get a full appreciation for how it went. Games start, games end. Sometimes there's RNG in this game. You may miss a couple of shots. You may have a very close game that you lose. It can go either way, and I found that dwelling on previous games or post-game stats is not beneficial. Just first bit of advice I can give you is just forget about the past and look forward. Don't spend time dwelling on one shot or two shots or one outcome. Over the long run, if you just follow these simple steps, you should be able to perform much better, closer to what you'll see here. So raging and celebrating is wasted energy. Really, there's no fun in this game. It's all about focus. You need to focus and be unemotional, really, like a Vulcan. Like a Vulcan. There's my first victim. Let's take a quick shot there. And there's no way I'm going to get spotted, so I don't have to move. And I've just put one over this player's head just to let him know that he's getting into danger and pump one shot into him. That's no problem. I should probably let my auto-reloading gun load 2 shells, so that's what I'm going to do so I can finish him off easily. But he takes a turn and is going to hide behind the house, so I might as well put one shot into him, and I'll deal with him later. And winning is important, and that's why I blocked that shot from the T-34. I didn't want my less experienced teammate here in the meal to take that hit, so I did block that shot for him. Luckily, the T-34 was shooting HE, and it all turned out okay for me. So you see, you just have to focus on what you're doing. You have to think, you have to assess, you have to make key decisions, you have to analyze the battlefield, and there's no point rushing around without a plan. And now I want to take this guy out, so I just put a warning shot in his front, which is going to confuse him so that he'll back up. Just make sure that he's not aiming at me and take him out when he backs up. That's a simple strategy that you can use when dealing with someone who's hiding behind cover. It's just the sound of your gun on one side or the other is going to make him move. And we can take him out easily. And that's one of the benefits of having a auto-reloading tank. I had multiple shots there ready. And now I'm going to carefully aim here and try and get the most DPM I can out of the stationary enemy here. Take 2 shots. And I'm going to let my gun reload so that I can take 2 more. But unfortunately he disappears. But of course I can blind shoot him and easily penetrate him. And this is how it goes, guys. Things I could have missed a few shots there and wasted time and energy raging or looking at post game. And just take a quick shot on this guy. Raging and getting upset, and you have to understand that your emotional level, how you feel while you're playing, is really going to affect your performance. So it doesn't matter that maybe the previous game you only do 3,900 damage. You're not over 4,000. You don't have to get upset and really dwell on it. Now let's just scare this guy. We'll just take a shot at the ground so that he will back up. We want him to not poke there and try and hide behind that smokestack there, which will make him an easier target when he moves sideways in front. We don't want him hull down, so we want to take a shot into the ground. And there he goes. He's going to get behind the cover there as I planned, and eventually he'll poke out. Now there's another, so I have to deal with 2. So the decision now is which enemy to shoot, and we'll take a shot at this guy. We've scared him into going behind cover, but now as he's running, we'll just pump these 3 shots at him and take him out easily. Someone pulled the trigger a little earlier than me, so I did not get the kill. And if you dwell on people kill stealing, you're going to lose your focus. Right? You're going to lose your focus. You have to just let those things slide. You don't have to celebrate. You don't have to rage. It's just a matter of being consistent. So what we want to do here is we want to get ourselves in a position where we can take a better shot at this guy. Use the bush. He's behind a bush. I'll carefully aim this and take a shot. We'll pump 3 shots into him and easily take him out. But sometimes RNG says, well, you're just going to... And there's nothing you can do. RNG will benefit you sometimes, and RNG will hurt you sometimes. You just have to move on. And the next thing to do here is to attack the VK that's behind the house, and I will move forward and time it perfectly so that when I get there I have all 3 shots. Now I'm not worried about him facing me because he's probably facing the enemies on my left. He'll obviously be facing that direction when I poke this corner, so I don't have to be careful at all. Just come around here and his gun will be pointed the other way. There we go. Now we don't want to track him because a tracked VK is easier for my teammates to shoot. We don't want that. We just want to pump 3 shots into him quickly and back up before he can turn his turret. And oh, unfortunately my teammate took him out. But tracking shots will detract from your damage, especially if you track and don't do damage yourself, then you only end up with damage assist. And remember, this video is about doing damage. We just ignore the artillery there because he can't hurt us when we're moving. So it's basically straightforward now. We just mop up damage here. We're going to try and do as much as we can on the remaining enemies. Now there is some strategy here. You have to see who is left. The artillery we ignore. There's a lightly armored, I'll just put a warning shot up there. A lightly armored enemy and a heavily armored enemy. I'm going to have 3 shots. So how to make the best of this? We will just come up here. Unfortunately we're tracked, but we'll just repair. We'll take 1 shot and 2 shots into the lightly armored enemy, then ram him to finish him off and take the remaining shot on the heavily armored enemy. And now we will just nudge him so he's confused. There. That's enough to make him miss his shot on us. We'll just get out of harm's way here, and that's a GG. I'm not even going to bother with the artillery because he's on the opposite side of topography. And that's a GG. Just rinse, repeat, move on to the next game. Don't bother celebrating. I'll let you guys now watch this game live so that you can see that there was no benefit from hindsight in doing this commentary. I'll have a quick look at the post-game stats. Just remember, it's just as important what you do in between games. Raging or celebrating just detracts from your focus. You need to focus like a Vulcan, like Mr. Spock. Mr. Spock was more logical than Captain Kirk and more successful, and that's why he was everyone's favorite character. There's nothing I can do versus this Russian tank. There's nothing I can fucking do. The game doesn't even register the shots. The game doesn't even register the shots versus the Object 430. And don't tell me I'm hitting the ground. I've got the... It's just a shit show. I've got the outline because my marker is on the tank. Right? If you put your if the marker is on the ground, you don't get an outline. I've got the outline of them. I'm shooting and the shots are just fucking disappearing. It's just a possessed, rigged game. It's just a fusterclucked. That game just needed to be over. That game was going on too long. One side was winning, and those 3 shots just simply disappeared. If anyone clipped it, we'll watch it again 7 times. Fucking hell. Don't give me the bullshit about, oh, Klaus, you're not aiming at the tank, or you're aiming at the ground. I know how it works, okay? When you put your central marker or your aim point on the tank, you get a red outline. If you move that to a rock or the ground, let's say the tank is, half of it is exposed above the ground or half of it is behind a rock, when you put your little aim dot on the rock, you lose the red outline. So you move that little aim thing around until you have the red outline, and then you know it's on the tank. Then you shoot, right? If you move and you put your little aim dot on the ground, you lose the red outline. I had the red outline perfectly for 3 fucking shots. They went bullseye right in the middle, and they just fucking disappeared. Black hole shooting. Russian. I shouldn't say anything. I might get in trouble if I talk about why that's the... Did anyone clip it? Did anyone clip that? DPM, dollars per minute. That's right. They're increasing the dollars fucking per minute because they want me to spend another 20,000 credits on this. Quickly. Come on, you lost that game. There's no way you can win. Go buy some more spaghetti. Dollars per minute. You're absolutely right. That's what it is. Is it Lady May, you didn't clip it? Oh, Lady May's not here. Nobody clipped it? Nobody sent me a whisper? Someone clip that so I can put it on my go fuck yourself highlight reel. You guys know how that works, right? I know that there'll be like a bunch of you here that are saying, "Oh, Klaus, you don't know how the game works. You were hitting the ground." I know you're saying that. I know maybe the shots hit the ground. And I know that when I aim at the tank, if I have a red outline, then my dot is on the tank. My dot is on the tank if I have a red outline. If I move my dot onto the fucking ground, I know that I lose the red outline. I know how that's how it works. So where did those 3 fucking shots go? 3, not 1, not 2, 3. Where did 3 out of 3 of those fucking shots go? Please, did no one clip it? I didn't spend enough money this. Ghost shells, yeah, that's exactly right what it is, my friend. And I'll tell you why. Because this game was gone. This game was over, right? Look at this. What was it, 15-1 or something? This game was over. And Wargaming just decided that this game is going to be over in 2 minutes because this guy is going to not shoot. This guy took 1 shot and missed. This guy took 1 shot and missed. This guy took 6 shots. And so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 shots and 0 penetration. 0% penetration rate. 0. He's an artillery. 3 out of 5. 2 out of 4. 1 out of 5. 3 out of 7. 2 out of 4. 4 out of 10 with those 3 fucking shots that disappeared. 4 out of 6. 7 out of 16 for an E50. And 8 out of 11. That's our shot to penetration ratio is like 20-30%. And these guys are going to be 8 out of 13. 12 hit with a defender. 8 out of 13. 12 out of 14. 14 out of 20. 6 out of 9. 4 out of 8. That's the lowest 150. 8 out of 9. 4 out of 10. That's the lowest. 4 out of 7. So far, they're all 40, 50, 60, 70, 80%. 4 out of 10, 40%. 2 out of 6. That sucks. 4 out of 9. Even the worst players. Well, that was a 0. That guy we killed, he didn't even shoot. That guy. And this game's over in 2 minutes. And once the game's decided, once it's 10-1, well, we do. Yuri, the score is 10-1. Yeah, so what is problem? Well, there is no reason for game to go on more than 30 more seconds or we lose DPM. DPM? What do you mean DPM? Dollars per minute. Lots of players, they spend, the stupid players, they buy spaghetti. They have stupid boosters on. We need to make game last. What happened? We need to make game end right away. What do? Klaus Kellerman, he has object 430. He's just shoot his point blank. We make ghost shells. Fucking dollars per minute. There you go. Minus 23 fucking thousand. And I'm not starting a game right away because you fucking dicks. I'm not going to buy this. I'm going to wait anyway. I know the game only lasted 3 minutes, but I'm going to wait 8 fucking minutes before I buy the next consumable anyway. There's it. Take your dollars per minute and stick it up your ass. You want me to buy more fucking there? I'll put a fucking fire extinguisher on. So fuck you. I'm going to wait 15 fucking minutes because that's how long a game lasts. No pasta for you. Dollars per fucking minute. Did no one clip those 3 fucking shots? Nobody clipped them? Of all the hundreds of you, none of you none of you went like this, click, and you clipped the stupid 3 shots? None of you? You just like to see me rage? Fucking hell. 3 perfectly aimed shots on the object, whatever the fucking shit fuck it was. What was it? Object. What is it? Was it this guy? Oh, one of... Object 430. I would have if I told you to. You just got here. Excuses. That's all you guys have is excuses. I don't need excuses. I need solutions. Fucking God. Nobody did it. Okay, fine. I'll clip it myself. when I'm done the stream, after I work for 5 or 6 freaking hours, streaming, going hysterical, when it's time for me to have my beer, no, I'll watch my own stream. I'll watch it again for 2 fucking hours until I find the 12-second clip of me missing those shots, and I'll clip it myself. Just like Star Trek, they teleported. On this bombshell, I will say good night. Have a nice stream. Good night, Absolute. I appreciate you watching, buddy. It's all the old finish up quick mechanic, yeah. Well, I guess the IS could have got there and remained in that bush. I thought I had a teammate on that ridgeline, but I guess not. But the Barosk shooting me, he had to poke around the rock to shoot me, right? There's no bush there. So I don't know how he shot me without me detecting him. Claus, are you paid for me? Am I paid for you to watch ads? Are you paid for me to watch ads? No, I'm not paid for you to watch ads. Oh, we're on YouTube or here? I don't know. Are there ads on this Twitch stream? Sometimes when you watch the old streams, you see ads. And then, yeah, you get a little bit of ad revenue. Here? On YouTube, I don't know how it works. They put the ads in the videos, and if you click them, I think you get a little bit more than if you don't click them. And I don't know what the actual, how it actually works. Yeah, I think if you click the ads, the guy makes more, like 10 cents instead of 1 cent or something. I don't know, something like that.
L'abbiamo preso! Centrato! L'abbiamo preso!
Who is shooting me here? Are you spotted? I'm not even detected, buddy. Thanks. It's like every game. Yeah, he was probably detected behind me. KV3 is moving forward.
Corazzato nemico danneggiato! L'abbiamo preso!
How did he disappear with the KV3 right there?
Li abbiamo danneggiati!
Look at the, God bless him. Let's let my gun reload here, guys. There's the VK. Okay, that they have a Pantera and a T-34 that can shoot me if I YOLO the VK, right? So I don't want to YOLO the VK, but I could kill the VK because he's slow. I could just get behind him.
Centrato! Li abbiamo danneggiati!
Panther and a VK there. Why is it telling me to halt? You want to get behind me again so that I get...
L'abbiamo preso! È rimbalzato!
Oh, come on.
Bucato!
That's a Panther. Okay, the VK spotted me now. He's behind this thing. Unless he's not there anymore.
Bel colpo! Centrato! Centrato!
Bye. Not a very good place for you to hide, VK. Just didn't work out for him.
Singolo colpito!
Artie's over there. Let's put the gun up and go spot for RT. Are you kidding?
Agganciato! Siamo immobilizzati! L'abbiamo preso! Corazzato nemico danneggiato! Corazzato nemico distrutto!
Let's try and track him by ramming, and then we'll get the assist. Oh! I thought it's over. Jesus. I thought it was over. God damn. That went well. That escalated quickly. If you want to hate your life, just play the American line. Oh, there's some good American lines, buddy. What about the Patton? The Patton's good, isn't it? Hey! 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 Hey, hey, hey! You know what this means. This doesn't happen every day on this channel. We are not Unicoms here. It's time to celebrate! Now that's a good way to get the ace with the first mark. Yeah! How do we do? Oh yeah, some blind shooting going on there. Yeah. Made credit. Ace tanker. First mark. Oh yeah! Not bad, not bad at all. I must say so myself. Shall we sing? Yes? La 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 la. Hey, come on, celebrate, celebrate. Emotes. Come on. When's the last time we heard the musica? Huh? La musica! Hey! Hey, Stanker, man! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, yeah! All right. Not bad at all. The Pantera is the type of tank that is suitable to my playstyle. Ah, the obligatory ace per stream. Look at this. I never got a gun mark on an Italian tank before. Look at this. Those Italians, eh? It's not just a stripe or a star. They had Michelangelo draw a silhouette of a tank on the barrel. Look at that. Beautiful. Huh?